is mine, and it's come, he'll go. This is a shake as that, 'tis the shake that's been made of what you bought. Oh, my sister dear, in a hat like that, wouldn't we look nice? Yes, but it's very clear, those who have the good looks don't have the purse. Is it not today, someday we may have our guns, our laces, and our pearls, just like many of the other girls. Yes, we are sure that yet, if not today, someday we may have our guns, our laces, and our pearls, like many of the other girls.
Furs and feathers, buckles, bows, some of these, some of those. Real lace where it shows, flowers and furbelows. Here's the ribbon, then a rose, each one knows as she sews. Some of these, some of those. Here a bow, there a rose, showing every hat we've got. Perhaps they're new, perhaps they're not. We're waiting on our customers. We're busy all the while. We show the style, sell the lot. Every hat we've got.
There's a proverb that is trite but true. It describes it neatly, fully and completely. Tells us what a lot of girls will do when the one in charge of them is not in view. Now we'll tell you what the wise men say. When the cat's away, then the mice will play. We don't like to think of mice like that.
I don't like to think that I'm a cat.
But though there are a few perhaps who doubt it, others find it true from day to day. And often those who do not bear in mind that when the cat's away, the mice will play. And often those who do not bear in mind that when the cat's away, the mice will play.
I wonder if Cupid is silly or stupid, or if the little rascal cannot sing. For loving and wooing are all of his doing, and yet he makes it painful as can be. He mixes the stations, he changes relations. For all your little schemes he sets a snare. And though you have planned it and both understand it, he'll fix it so your sweetheart is not there. For the time may be morning or evening, the place may be distant or near, and the maiden demure may have made you feel sure that you'll be there without any fear. For there's always a hitch in it somewhere, and the thought sets your brain in a whirl. For seldom, if ever, you find them together, the time and the place and the girl. For seldom, if ever, you find them together,
soul, emotional and full of soul. And I believe for such a thing, a dreamy, sensuous waltz I'd sing. Sweet summer breeze, whispering trees, stars shining softly above, roses in bloom, wafted perfume, sleepy birds dreaming of love, safe in your arms, far from alarms. Daylight shall come, but in vain. Tenderly pressed close to your breast, kiss me safe in your arms, far from alarms. Daylight shall come, but in vain. Tenderly pressed close to your breast, kiss me
was a dear little maid with beautiful baby blue eyes. Of men she said she was afraid. I'm afraid that this maiden was wise. This maid had a dear little dog, and the dog he was very well bred, and she loved him because he would give her his paw and sit up or lie down as she said. The men despised the doggy, and the dog despised the men, for the maid would play with the dog each day, but she never would play with them. To the men she said, "You're stupid," and it left them in a fog. For you see, said she, if you must love me, you will have to love my dog. Now one of these stupid young men decided to marry the maid. He hadn't decided just when. 'Twas a difficult game that he played. He tried to make friends with the dog. The maiden he left quite alone, for he knew in the end with her dog for his friend he could make this young maiden his own. Now the man, he liked the doggy, and the dog, he liked the man. But the maiden fair, he neglected her, and her jealousy began. Then he bought the dog a collar, and the maiden said, you see, that a collarette doesn't suit my pet. But you must buy one for me. He bought her a nice collarette, all studded with diamonds and pearls. He seemed to entirely forget how perverse is the nature of girls. She thanked him and threw it aside. Then she treated him worse than before, for she clearly had proved that was she that he loved, and to really be loved is a bore. Again he called the doggy, and he left the maid again. And the doggy told that the maid was cold, and it gave the doggy pain. For his whine was sympathetic, he sat on the young man's knee. But the maid said, here, you may disappear. That's a place reserved for me.
Once a young nightingale fell to repining over a star which so brightly was shining up in the sky, cold and so high, taking no thought of the poor little nightingale. Still every evening he'd sing to his star love, sending his soul in a song to his far love. heart that was breaking. Came there a song to the world that was waking. So long a fire, mad with desire, burning and yearning for love that could never be. So he sung to that distant star. And so, although vain as his love might prove, at long he sung, 'tis the hearts that mean love, light from his song, his love.
Married state and the evils of bachelor life. I'm happier far than the married men are, who are cursed with the shrew of a wife. I drink my fill, if I have the will, with friends who are tried and old. And oft when the company's good I stay, I may not come home till the break of day. But if dinner is waiting and I am away, there is no one to nag me or scold. For I want what I want when I want it. That's all that makes life worth the while. For the wine that tonight fills my soul with delight, on the morrow may seem to me vile. There's no worldly pleasure myself I deny. There's no one to ask me the wherefore or why. I eat when I'm hungry and drink when I'm dry. For I want what I want when I want it. I want what I want when I want it.
The nations are the sons of call to war. There's none who is half so ready as the bold hussar. He's glad to say goodbye for his land, to try for his land, to die for his land, and on with the right he'll manfully fight, so far from the hero apart. But who in the time of peace is quite so soft a glance? For where is a man so ready for a wild romance? He woos our girls and wakes their hearts, he takes their hearts, he breaks their hearts, but fight or play by night, or day his battles vive en France. Off the drum, here they come on parade. At their side hangs their trusty blade, and they all look so fine as they swing into line. 'Tis no wonder the enemy's afraid. They would die ere the tricolour grew. Never one to dishonor would stoop.